What was the relationship between China and the Soviet Union in history? Recent discussions have sparked interest in the historical ties between China and the Soviet Union. This relationship shaped the political landscape of the 20th century. Many people are curious about how these two communist giants interacted over the decades. Understanding their past can provide context for current global dynamics. The relationship began in the 1920s when the Soviet Union supported the Chinese Communist Party. This support included training, funding, and political guidance. The Soviet-led International Communist Organization, known as the Comintern, played a key role in shaping the Chinese Communist Party's structure and strategy. During the 1930s and 1940s, the Soviet Union continued to back the Chinese Communist Party, especially during Japan's invasion of China. Both nations fought against fascism in World War II, which strengthened their alliance. Soviet advisors and material aid were crucial in the Chinese Communist Party's struggle against Japanese forces and the Chinese nationalists. After the Chinese Communist Party's victory in 1949, the Soviet Union was the first nation to recognize the People's Republic of China. In 1950, they signed a treaty of friendship, alliance, and mutual assistance. The Soviet Union provided economic and technical assistance to help rebuild China after years of war. However, by the late 1950s, the alliance began to weaken. Ideological differences emerged, with Mao Zedong criticizing Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev. Mao viewed Khrushchev's policies as a retreat from revolutionary principles. This tension led to the Sino-Soviet split, which became public in the early 1960s. Diplomatic relations broke down, and the two countries engaged in border clashes in 1969. China then pursued a more independent foreign policy, even seeking closer ties with the United States in the 1970s. Throughout the Cold War, the Soviet Union and China competed for influence among communist and developing countries. The split significantly impacted global communism, dividing the movement into pro-Soviet and pro-Chinese factions. Despite their shared ideology, national interests and leadership rivalries drove them apart. In the 1980s, relations began to improve, but the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 marked the end of direct ideological competition. Today, China and Russia maintain a strategic partnership. However, their historical relationship as communist powers remains a defining chapter in the history of the 20th century.